Hello there.
Hello there.
Welcome to Flight Live. I have a microphone again. Woo!
Yay!
Hello,
I remembered
everybody.
to do my job. Wow.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for joining us on this Thursday afternoon.
Thursday.
Thank you for joining. Welcome to our mods who are with us yet again. Double shift for them as well this week.
Yeah.
Welcome to all the flight crew members. You wanted to say a quick shout out?
Oh yeah, so we just had Finn and his mum next to us, just checking out what we're doing. He's got his own channel as well. I've forgotten what it was. He's got 7,000 subscribers, which is pretty cool. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. It's gone.
Also,
just talk for a minute while I find it.
Hello Oliver from Fire Rescue TV, who was with us yesterday evening and was having a good chinwag.
Yeah,
After the
it's
stream.
good to chat. So Finn's channel is Aviation Crew. His mum was saying he's just trying to get into streaming. Keeps having his photos rejected from Jet Photos because they're really picky, apparently. Not my words.
Sorry, just adjusting the tripod a fraction.
But yeah, we were just saying you just gotta keep trying.
Yeah,
Trying to do better.
keep plugging away.
Hello everybody in the chat. Great to see all these lovely familiar names and faces.
Yep, hello everybody. Sorry, I'm just doing a couple of last minute tweaks.
Hello Sarah Jane.
Hello. I was about to sneeze.
Sorry,
Yawn.
I'm so sorry. I couldn't do anything then. I was frozen. But at least it wasn't a yawn, Sarah. There we go. CM Transport's a little bit delayed getting home, so they'll see us momentarily, shortly. Hello, John. Drones and Planes. Good to have you with us. Hello, Nelia. Hello. So good to see you. I hope you're well. I hope you and Mark are well. Lovely to have you with us for a little bit. Hey, Jules C. Captain Dave Wilkins, Sarah Louise, Springer Hall KR, Plane Spotting Mike Live, Barney 05. Great to have you all with us.
Yeah, good evening. Welcome everyone. Hope you had a good day. It's interesting weather here actually. We were expecting it to be pouring down right now and it kind of hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's like a warm front has moved in with some rain on it. And the rain has pretty much missed us so far. We've got all of our gear on ready to go though.
Yeah, we're in full wet setup today.
But it's just super muggy.
Yeah.
Super muggy. Oh, there's Ollie. Hey Ollie. Derbyshire Emergency Videos. Good to see you. Great to catch up last night, and thank you for lending a hand with some of the Discord config as well. We'll get there with that. It might take us a little bit longer yet, but
Yeah,
we'll
we're saying on the drive here, if you suddenly appear here in an emergency rush, then we know something's going down.
Yeah, it's the Ollie alert. Captain Dave Wilkins, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. That is
amazing.
really kind of you. Jules C, Dave Billington, Ollie, Derbyshire Emergency Videos, Hammy and Noel Withington, you are all lucky recipients of a month's free membership to Flight.
Wonderful.
To Regional Flight, that gives you access to all of our fantastic emojis, including Jet2757, which we have seen 2 of, and Thierry's new one.
Wet. In anticipation of it being wet today.
Yeah.
So the radar is saying it's going to absolutely brim it down in about an hour. It's kind of spitting at the moment, so it's not too bad. But yeah, we are expecting quite a lot at some point, unless it kind of doesn't materialise. It's very muggy there at the moment.
Oh yeah, super
Very muggy.
Mugstuffer.
And because we have our microphones today, we will actually be telling you where all the planes are coming from and going.
Yeah.
Well, probably,
yes.
anyway.
And yes. Hello, Calvin Liu. Hello, John Hume. Hello, Ronan Farty. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Good to see some new faces. Good to see all of you regulars as well coming joining us for this Thursday evening. As you know, as I was saying last night, Thursday is the new Friday, so the week is over, technically.
Almost there.
Almost there.
Almost there.
I don't know about you, but my week has flown.
Is that pun intended?
That wasn't actually a pun intended, but I'll take it right on the nose.
The week has really taken flight. Yeah, I mean, as much as it's not fun being out in the rain doing this, I mean, we're all set up ready for it, so I kind of want it to really rain now so we get some really good spray action.
Spray Mageddon.
Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. And also, I want to get the wet emoji going. Unfortunately, there's no sass emoji I had to make way for this week because I thought Steve B would kill me for A321
That's a controversial choice, that.
Yeah.
Dennis McLeod, hello, good day. Does that mean you're from the land down under? Hope so. We've got a few Aussie watchers. I want to say fans, but that sounds a bit egotistical. And that's not us. Hello, Cam Jenkins. Good to see you. Hey, Gaza.
Yeah, how many days now, Gaza, till Japan? It's Gaza, isn't it? Going to Japan.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. First flight, and do it on an 18-hour flight or whatever it is these days.
So EasyJet just landed. I'm trying to tell you where it's from. Coming in from Geneva. That's Gezuf, GZUF, flight 2188. It's an Airbus A320. And apparently its age is not applicable, so I don't know what that means. Glim. Unfortunately not an Embraer.
Hello, Dad. David Brindley. Hello from Lampasas, Texas, Dad says.
Good evening, David. Hope you're well. The problem with the wet setup, the balance is slightly off. It should do the trick, I think. So we've got EasyJet sat having its dinner. We've got Jet2 also waiting with.
We've got Plum.
Yeah, and then KLM.
Just while there's a little bit of a lull and not too much engine noise, let's have a look where the big jets are coming in this evening. The A380 is an hour and 15 minutes away. That's flanked by the 2EJ, the 787-9 from Larnaca. So that'll be around the same time. Qatar's behind them, an hour and a half away, and it's Bimin that's late today. Bimin is 2 hours 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's going to be a late one, that one.
Yeah.
But I think still within our window of catching it.
Oh, yeah, we'll get it. It might be one of the last ones we get, but we'll stick around for Bimin. Unfortunately, while we were setting up, you missed a couple of 757s going out. I think it was LSAE and one of the super smoky ones anyway.
It's very rude of them not to wait for us to get all set up and film them.
We are challenging ourselves to try and get set up much quicker. So we're doing some tweaks to our setup to try and achieve that.
Also a little bit slower today because we've got all the wet weather stuff.
Yeah, it makes it more difficult when we need to put all the wet weather gear on. Jet2's departing in front of us. This plane, a 737-800 JZHP, is off to Ibiza with flight 1033. goes. Nice grey and white Jet 2. Grey and white. Grey and red. Get that emoji out. Hello Peter Dunn, good to see you again as well. Hope you're well. Hey Oliver, Ollie, good to see you. Nice to meet you as well last night too. Hello Jamie Pickles. I think if I was going to choose my surname, it'd be Pickles. That is a really cool surname, and it. Yeah,
and the wave is a work in progress. WP. Come on.
EasyJet departing in front of us to Corfu. EZWP with flight 2063. 10-year-old A320 Classic.
Do shout at me if anything good's coming in, because my protection thing is kind of blocking the phone.
Okay.
I can't see them quite as easily as normal. Don't want to miss anything. I think Helvetic's on the way in now.
I think we're owed an E2 this evening.
Yeah, would be nice.
Oh, it's an E2.
It is
Hey.
E2. Right, sorry, he's going to sack you off for Helvetic, I think.
E2.
Especially they didn't give me a wave, so. No wave, no pay. No
Jules
plane.
says their daughter went out at 16:45, I think, to Schiphol. So I may say returning, nice little short one today after Paphos yesterday with EasyJet. Yes, John, I think 2EJ was the plane that you, I'm not repeating what you said, that you were, that delayed you going out. Hey Paddy Spain, sorry,
Hey,
I missed you there. It's great to see you. I hope you're well. I hope you've had a lovely week.
Yeah, we were chatting away earlier on SDTV's stream from Gatwick, which was awesome. If you've never watched SDTV, especially at Gatwick, you should give it a try. It's fantastic.
Oh yeah,
Such a
it's
good
really
camera
cool,
angle.
that view down the runway and the landing and the planes coming in and going out again.
Right, we're looking forward to that howling away later.
Fun fact from Marty Lee, the colour of Jet 2 is officially called Battleship Grey and is an exclusive that's owned by Boeing. That's why the new Airbus aircraft don't have it. They're just white. Thank you for that. That's brilliant.
That's really cool, actually, yeah. I think it might be raining down the other end of the runway. Or at least very lightly raining.
Hey Craig Davies. Hey John from Burnley, good to see you. John says, brilliant picture quality, chaps. Thank you so much.
Cheers, John. Glad you're enjoying it.
Ryanair to Barcelona now. Just prior to the departing Ryanair to Barcelona with flight 7542, we had LS819 Jet 2 off to Rhodes, operated by GSUND, one of their new A321 Neos. Next up for departure and lining up is EasyJet heading off to Amsterdam. This is EZGX operating flight 2171 across to the Netherlands. A320 Classic. Was that a wave?
I don't know, I was trying to get all
right,
three EasyJets in together.
Oh yeah. Trinity of EasyJets. Plane Spotting Bike Live said it was a very juicy Jet 2, Sunny D.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
I was thinking they could have called it Vit D, because you know you're going to get some vitamin D.
With you mentioning Heathrow, Jules C says she's a Manchester girl. She struggles to flirt with other airports.
Well, I've got to keep an eye on the competition, you know. I'm joking.
Gaza said that their trip to Japan's not booked till next year.
I'd still have a countdown on my phone for it though. I can tell you how.
And it's costing a fortune. Just glad it's not now, as they've just reported a magnitude 7.1 earthquake.
Oh, yeah.
Hello H, good to see you. Breeze 1470, great to see you as well. Hello. Hey Richard Dowd. I feel like I'm actually catching up on the chat this week.
So I can tell you it's 203 days until my next holiday.
No, you didn't. KLM headed off to Amsterdam. Flight 1036 is a 737-800 this evening, PHBCA. A 13-year-old aircraft.
I need to put my coat on at this rate.
Sorry?
I said I might need to put my coat on.
Oh, I thought we were going to get a wave then. He was putting his glasses on.
He's like, no, I'm too cool for that. I just love the KLM blue.
Captain Dave Wilkins, thank you for gifting another 5 memberships. That is really kind of you.
Oh, thank you,
Thank you
Dave.
so much. H, Peter Dunn, Craig Davies, Jamie Pickles and RSVP, you've all been gifted a membership by Captain Dave Wilkins. So if you've not already said it, say thank you in the chat.
Cheers, Captain Dave. Such a good supporter of small channels like ours and John and many others.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also,
so good to have you all along with us.
Once again, quick shout out to Yvonne. I don't know if she'll be watching, but hopefully she'll feel better soon.
Yeah, get well soon, Yvonne.
Yeah.
I hope you're feeling better soon.
Also, a quick hey to Michelle and her family as well. Hope everything's going okay over there in the US today.
Yeah, I can't imagine what it's like having. I mean, I don't think it's her house, but it's one of her relatives' house that's been destroyed by a tornado.
Yeah.
So it's horrific. You just lose everything, all your photos, and it's all that kind of stuff. But at least they're safe and they're
Exactly.
still here. That's the most important thing.
I've got some bad news for you. This EasyJet's got TB.
Well, we had an EasyJet before that had IBS.
Did we?
OE IBS.
Oh,
The
there's one
EasyJet with the bad
we had
stomach.
one yesterday, didn't we? That said ick. I've got the ick.
Hey Drew, good to see you again. I hope you're well. Are you watching while you're cooking burgers again tonight, or is it sausages? Just naming food now.
Don't talk about food because we don't have any with us
No,
today.
we don't.
So I'll get hungry.
EasyJet to Berlin, Brandenburg next flight 2199. EZTB operating this. 15-year-old A320 Classic. Nach Berlin.
I'm wearing my company coat as well, and I still didn't
Yep.
get the wave off them.
Tschüss. Oh, Drew, is that on the? Are you making that up, or is that actually on the Austrian register? We have quite a lot of fun making stupid stuff up out of registrations, whether it's aircraft or or cars, actually.
Yeah, we saw one as we pulled up that was www66, and I was like, if that was 69, then it'd be a good reg for a certain type of website.
That was GGDFX headed off to Alicante for Jet 2 with flight 881. It's a 737-800. 24-year-old example. I think that was originally delivered to Hapag Floyd. Floyd? Hapag Floyd, that's an airline rock band. Hapag Lloyd. Oh, God. Sorry. Turkish lining up and next and ready to go back to Istanbul. TCJTI A321 Classic. It's 8 years old with flight 1996. One hour to go before the first of the big jets.
That was very loud, wasn't it? That one.
A380 1 hour away. Next to depart on 23 left is Ryanair 2141 to Krakow. Operated by EIJA, a 737 MAX 8-200, delivered in November last year.
Well, it's the brightness is working on the computer today.
Oh yeah, that was weird yesterday.
It worked yesterday, wasn't it? And as you can tell, my cough has finally decided to calm down a bit.
Yeah, it sort of peaked yesterday, didn't it?
Yeah, it does seem to get worse. Maybe it was because I literally wasn't really talking yesterday. Maybe that's what I need to do, just shut up more often.
Yeah, stop talking.
I said to Rob, I was like, was anyone in the chat missing me on commentary yesterday? He was like, nope.
I'm sure that's not true. Hello, Roger Knott. Hello, Dave Mooney. If I've not said hello to you, thank you for that advice, Paddy Spain. I actually did not know that you needed to do that to allow gifts.
What's that? Oh, you have to turn it on, don't you?
Go to join button, click it, top right hand corner, 3 dots, and then go to gift settings and enable allow gifts.
Oh.
You've still got to wait for the
yeah, got to be chosen by the algorithm.
chained to the algorithm. You've got to wait for YouTube to say, it's you.
Yeah.
If any of you are old enough to remember, that's my mid-90s National Lottery voice.
I think it was Katie D on I think it was SDTV, from Canada, who was watching classic episodes of Airline on YouTube.
Oh yeah, brilliant.
She was like, it was just so cool watching in like 90s vibes. Because it was EasyJet, wasn't it, at Luton?
Yeah.
I need to find that. I'd love to watch that again. I do actually have, whilst I was busy, in inverted commas, working today, I actually had an idea for a poll for this evening.
Oh.
It's got 3 choices. Where do people book their seats on the plane? Do they go front, over the wings, or at the back? What's people's preferences?
Just before we do that, good evening, CM Transport. Great to have you with us.
Hello.
Don't worry about having to make a pit stop at the shops. Hopefully you are picking yourself up some food and some beer to put your feet up and enjoy this Thursday evening. I hope so, anyway. Other alcoholic drinks and non-alcoholic drinks are available.
Yeah, I bet that was 40 quid that went into thin air.
Oh, do you see what he did then? That was horrific.
I just plucked that out of thin air. Oh dear. Right, while Rob gets the poll ready, I'll tell you where this is going, and I can get thing to click on it.
Drew's dropping a fact. Sorry.
This is Finnair, operated by Nora, heading off to Helsinki, OHLKP, flight 1366. Embraer E190. Let's turn and burn for TUI. Off to Rhodes.
John says he's trying to find out the reg of the first ever plane he flew on. I know it was he knows it was Britannia 737 in June 1980. Is there a website I can use to track it on? Not going back that far that I know of, because I've tried to do this for some of the blanks I've been filling in.
You get old PDFs of like TAS or something, or was that not around then?
Well, strangely enough, your best bet, if you know the date that you went on and the time of the flight, if you got like your ticket or something from it, because I've still got some Dan Air ones somewhere, there might be somebody at TAS that has the records, because people like really do log the arrivals and departures.
Talking of arrivals, here's the Mitsubishi SAS.
Hello, Deborah. Me, you. Hello, Jamesy. They say lovely turn and burn.
Yeah.
Hello, Ash. Good to see you. Good to have you with us. We are here until probably around about 8:30, something like that, this evening.
Yeah, we finished just before that yesterday. I mean, it was quite quiet yesterday, so it wasn't a lot going on. We sort of aimed for about 8:30, 9, depending on what's happening. Bimmen's going to be a little bit late, so we definitely will hang around until that one arrives. Googly eyes.
So currently the pole is neck and neck between the front and the middle of the plane.
Okay.
I also added anywhere they serve beer and Prosecco for those who didn't really have a preference. Surprisingly enough, that's a quarter of the respondents. Or unsurprisingly enough.
So this SAS just coming from Copenhagen. And next to go will be Ryanair to Girona. This is 9H QBS flight 3212, 737-800. This is a... What's mine always say age not applicable? Dodgy flight radar. So yeah, pick an age, whatever age you like. I'm going with 9 years old.
Drew says the pole is a tough one, all depends on the aircraft. Like to hear the engine note, but I do like a good wing view, so not too sure. Possibly say up front. Hey Brian Pounder, good to see you. I hope you're well. You're having a good week. Yeah, absolutely, Paddy Spain. You bang on. For us as well, Plane Spotting Mike Live, streams over at Liverpool Airport. Check them out, check the channel out. We're all a community here.
Yeah.
All of us are
We're part of the aviation community.
We're just here for the planes.
Yeah, we'll support each other. We started at zero, and just like everybody else at some point started at zero. And not that we take credit for anybody else's success, but it's always nice to give someone else a bit of support or a little bit of a nudge, just like we had as well from our various friends, especially Nelly and Marco. Here goes Ryanair.
This is Ryanair to Porto. It's a hen.
Hi hen.
Jules C says if they're on an A380, they'd be at the back near the bar and nibbles, so they can chat with a variety of travel as well. They did that once apparently. Plane Spotting Mike Live, yeah. It's really hard. I mean, it must be a struggle doing some of that stuff, especially if people are being a bit critical or whatever, but just keep ploughing away. Don't let anything stop you. You can do anything that you want to.
Yeah, it's I think my viewpoint is it takes 5-10 seconds to criticise someone, but it takes an awful lot of effort to actually do something.
Yeah.
And to do it, to keep improving and stuff. So
stick at it.
Yeah, keep doing it. And at the end of the day, if you enjoy doing it, then that's the number one goal.
Do it for your enjoyment. If other people enjoy it as well and want to watch along, then brilliant. If you don't, well,
I thought this was my plane, but it's TG.
No. Hello, Maria Spinelli. Hello from Slovakia, Maria says. Great to have you with us. Our first I can't even talk, Slovakian fan. Drew is pulling the... Sorry?
I was just going to say, what's the weather like over in Slovakia?
Yeah, it's been quite mixed over in Eastern Europe recently. Very thundery and very hot.
I'm having a quick cough.
Drew says, going back to the first season of Airline, he was talking about before, the first season was actually filmed with Britannia Airways, not EasyJet.
Oh, really?
I think that's right, actually, although he's questioning his own memory now. Filmed around 97, 99, something like that.
Because the BBC had one, didn't they? Was that called Airport? I can't remember.
Airport, yeah. That was the Heathrow one with the... yeah.
Were they like rivals? Or was it just that one did really well, so then the other channel was like, we need an airport film? TV show?
I don't know. I just remember watching both and enjoying them.
I vaguely remember the intro music to the BBC one. I'll have to find that out. Find that again.
Yeah, I'd know it if I heard it.
So this is EasyJet heading off to Prague. GEZTG, flight 2229, Airbus A320. Be on approach at the moment, so we'll see this one out. And at the moment, zero rain.
Yes, Ash, anyone can be where we are filming at the moment. This is, as John's saying, it's National Trust property just along the south side of the runway. Back in the day, this was an aviation viewing park before they built the runway over most of it. So we're sat on the remnants of that. No car park here anymore though. EZTG off to Prague there with flight 2229. That's a 15-year-old A320 Classic. Let's have a look where the big jets are at. A380s just passing Brussels. TUI's still alongside. Qatar is just passing to the west of Frankfurt. And Bimin is over Czechia at the moment. Good evening, Malk Forshaw. Oh, sorry, Forshoe. Good to have you with us. Hello, Robbo. Good to have you back. I realised last night when I saw you, when I was just having a look at the channel afterwards, that you've got a BMI baby tail as your avatar. That's brilliant. I used to love those little 737 300s with the big baby face on the tail. Never managed to go on them though. Biggie's due out. We should have Ethiopian tonight, shouldn't we? Question mark, exclamation. Upwards inflection.
Imagine there's a TUI Dreamliner lingering around somewhere. We've got TAP Portugal heading out shortly, and Air France. We've also got Air Morocco will be heading out. It arrived when we were setting up, so that's going soon, and it's in the old delivery.
RAM. Yeah, the Ethiopian's due any time now. So, yeah, to answer your question, Breeze, 1470, I'm just going to call you Breeze from now on, there is an A350-900 due to go out any time. Drew is going to go and do some fact checking on all of this potential misinformation about airline that he's been putting in the chat. Evening, Kevin Ellis, good to have you with us. I hope you're well. I hope you've had a good week. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to everybody. TAP is tapping out next, heading back to Lisbon. CSTNL with flight 1313. 24-year-old A320 Classic. Good evening, Etienne Joseph. Good to have you with us. Hope you're well. We have an Air France Embraer going out next, operated by Air France Hop. I'm sure they'll be very hoppy to get home. Yeah? Yeah.
No.
FHB-LR operating flight 1169 over to Paris Charles de Gaulle. This is an E190 STD. That's not a good combination of characters.
So, twisting your tongue. Oh, good one. EasyJet coming in from Isle of Man.
Richard Dow says, I wonder what Jeremy Speak is up to nowadays. I think he was the Aeroflot rep from airport. Excellent. Hate says the parents used to take them and his sister to the airport. Well, the Britworks near the airport for Sunday afternoon picnics in the late 60s. That'd be amazing. I don't actually know where that was in relation to where we are now. I need to do some research on it. Roger Knott says years ago you could walk on the roof of the departure gates at Gatwick and stand over the planes. Yeah, you could do that here at Manchester in the 70s, probably sometime until the 80s. I'm guessing Lockerbie, probably around about 87 or something like that, 88. I didn't get into planes until the early 90s, like 91. At that time, you could still get on top of the Terminal 1 building, back when it still had its chandeliers, and you could see the mirrors that they used on the roof to reflect the sunlight down into the chandeliers in the main departure hall as you were walking over to the viewing terrace. It was a proper higgledy-piggledy way to get across to it. But yeah, it was good. Great view over the apron. EasyJet's going to Venice. I have got some of the really old pictures I took with my 110 film camera on the old aviation viewing terrace, but they are terrible. I mean, they are out of focus, they're grainy, they're awful. But I suppose at some point I could actually dig them out and put them up so you can see what young Rob's plane spotting journey started from. Hello, Catherine Brennan. Good to have you with us. She said she's new and they like watching planes land and take off. Well, you're in the right place.
Welcome.
Next up is TUI across the Bodrum with flight 650. TM Transport that said that departing A320 was caught by a bit of a gust of wind then, by the looks of it. GEZ UK. I'll have to have a look at that one when we're watching this back later.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm having to avoid zooming because we've got the rain protection on and it's getting clogged up in my zoom thing. Although, to be fair, it hasn't had any rain yet. Almost 2 months to take it off.
Not even a dot, and it's warm. and humid.
It's definitely cooled a little bit, but maybe that's just me because I'm stood still now. But
Well, it's saying it's going to start raining in 10 minutes. So
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like,
maybe
you just
wait.
know if I take it off now, it will then start raining. So I might as well leave it on. So we've got this tiny little dilly jet, little toy plane, which is going up to Dublin, Mandub.
Mandub?
Yeah, Mabeu, M-A-B-E-U. It's a Learjet 45.
Oh, on the Isle of Man register. That's what the M is.
Oh. Who's that coming in?
H says that their parents flew on Concorde on one of the Bay of Biscay trips where they just used to like fly out and come back. I remember that being a couple of £100 to go and do that, and that seeming like a lot of money, and how I regret not badgering my parents to do that, because I think I probably could have got them to do it instead of buying a PC.
Right, little jet, what have you got for us?
Here it goes, Learjet 45.
Fastest I've ever seen from a little jet.
I wasn't sure if a bird got caught in the wet
I was just
turbulence.
thinking that as well.
Looked like it did.
Either that was dropped quickly afterwards. Hopefully the bird is okay. BA is coming in.
Hello everybody that's joined, great to have you with us. Hey Harry Jervis. Hello to Thomas. John Salt. John says, such good picture quality and colours. Good, I'm glad you like it. Thierry's been doing a few tweaks again to try and get it as good as possible. GGDFP lined up in front of us to... Oh, it looks like a test flight. This will be up quick.
Sorry, I went for the BA.
Or not.
Oh, that's right. I made a wise choice.
Manchester to Manchester.
Yay! It's should to
There's nothing to write home about that.
How about say
Short 2
319?
kilos here. We've got GDBCA this evening, a 20-year-old A319 100. Getting a bit long in the tooth, BA's A319s.
Hear a noisy prop. We've got a lofty coming out. Lofty. Ah, this one's daily.
Aww, H says that unfortunately his parents didn't live long enough to see his son become an avionics engineer on F-35Bs. That's fantastic though. Really good, really a fantastic achievement. And he's just been posted to California. He was a difficult teenager, never give up on them. Oh, bless him. Glad he's found his calling, his niche. Good evening, His Lordship Freon of Somerset. Hello.
This is Lofty going to Munich, Airbus A319. Regged is Daily, D-A-I-L-Y, flight 2503.
Also, die nächste Abflug ist Lufti nach München, Flug 2403. Yeah, Drew, they had I think they had 2 remaining A318s that they were operating on the old Speedbird 1, Speedbird 2 call signs from London City across to New York JFK in all business class configuration, or an all for, no, I think it was business class. They did that for a while, I think up until the pandemic. Then they took them out. It might have been before the pandemic actually, they retired that service. And I know one of them went to Titan Airways for a little bit, but it wasn't for very long, it was only a year. And I think they've both been scrapped now.
Ethiopians heading out. E350.
Yep, somebody was asking when the next big one was going. I think it was Breeze. 'Tis here. Ethiopian A350-900 taxiing out. We've got Sun Express and we've got a noisy prop up next. The A380 and the 2E 787-9 are just inbound to Southend at the moment, so just about to cross back over onto land. They are 35 minutes away. Behind them, Qatar is just approaching Brussels, so around about 55 minutes away. Binnen is still lagging behind, just crossed over into Germany. That'll be with us in an hour and 25 minutes. Next up for departure though is Sun Express, heading back to Antalya. This is a MAX 8 TCSOM with flight 595.
Ryanair touching down from Alicante.
Ryanair from Alicante, yeah. Robbo says that one of the A318s was scrapped and the other's still in storage at St Athan. Thank you for that. Richard Dowd said they saw a clip of a lofty A340 yesterday and they didn't even know they existed. Yes, they still operate them. They've still got some A330 300s and 500s, I think. But they are going to be phased out over, well, by 2028. That includes their A330 CO fleet and their 747-400 fleet. That's Aer Lingus Regional operating over to Dublin there with flight 3327 EIGPP and ATR 72600 operating that flight this evening. Ethiopians just lining up on Tango, or from Tango, I should say.
Ghost as well.
Sorry?
Got a ghost plane as well.
Oh, we got a ghost plane.
Don't know about the rest of them.
Ooh.
Ghost.
Yeah, definitely with you on that, Drew. Monarch, definitely, I'd bring that back. I'll have to dig out my picture of me sat in the captain's seat of GMOND with the captain's hat on. Here's Ethiopian heading over to Geneva and then on to Addis Ababa. This is ETAUC operating there at one of their, well, their 5th Freedom flight via Geneva. Flight 729 operated, sorry, flight 729 operated by a 6-year-old example.
Maybe it's quick because there's a KLM Embraer coming in and that's...
Oh.
It's not an E2 though.
Is that an E2?
No.
Is it not?
No. 75 STD. An STD?
Oh.
We've got Ghost, we've got Sun Express, we've got Iberia. I think that's everyone that's making their way over at the moment.
Got the A380 over Southend now, so, and the TUI 787-9 Dreamliner coming in from Larnaca. Looks like the ghost plane's next up for departure. Just haunting the side of 23 left. Do you like what I did? Yeah. The ghost planes are operated by SmartLynx, well, SmartLynx Malta for TUI. I'm not sure whether they're wet leased or whether TUI provide the crew, the cabin crew or not, or yeah, I'm not sure.
And the bounces into the clouds. And full Ghost goes. Let's get KLM.
Max 8 heading over to Agadir with flight 732 for TUI, 9H ETA, operated by SmartLynx Malta. 5-year-old Max 8.
What's the ETA on this Ghost?
On what?
The Ghost plane, what's the ETA on it? Because it's registered.
Oh, is that its registration?
Yeah.
I don't know, anytime. Good evening, Mike Wild. Good to have you with us. Hello, Birdfeeder TV Live. Great to see you too. Hello, Nettie Walton Lowe. Good to see you. Great to have you all with us this evening. I hope you have all had a good week. Hope you're looking forward to the end of the week, with it being Friday tomorrow. Hello to all of our mods all of our returning viewers and anybody who's just found us right now.
Also, thank you for 168 likes.
Yes, I always forget to do that.
Yeah.
Thank you for the likes.
Yeah, much appreciated.
Breeze 1470 say, do Pakistan Airways still operate? Not out of Manchester, not out of the EU or the UK. There you go, Springer Hull KR tells us that TUI supply the cabin crew, so it's a damp lease with smart links providing the aircraft and the flight crew. Good evening, Peter Green from Stoke. Good to have you with us. Hope you're well.
The rain's held off so far, but I'm not sure how long that'll last.
Yeah, so I think Pakistani International's maintenance record was so poor they've been banned. Fair bit of bird activity by the runway this evening.
Yeah.
That was Sun Express 505 heading over to Dalaman, TCSOE, 7-year-old 737-800 operating that flight. So we've got a couple of A320s going next, and an A319 up next, OE LQX, operating EasyJet's flight 7502 over to Faro on the south coast of Portugal. It's a 15-year-old example, this. Thank you for that feedback, Mike. I'll talk to Thierry later about that, see if there's anything we can do. Good evening, Martin Batchelor. He says, good evening, gents. Loving your stream. Nice high definition. Martin in Basingstoke. Hello. Hello,
Awesome,
Martin.
thank you.
Hope you're well. Evening. Hiya. No, that's them over there. We're Flight. FLGHT, no I. There you go. Oh, do you? Oh, cool. EasyJet's next up for departure here. This is heading off to Jersey, GEZRT. Cam Jenkins asked, does Flite have an ex-Twitter account? It would be nice to tag the account that post sharing the stream. Yeah, we do. I think most of our handles are, we've had to take Flite vid, so FLGHT vid on most of the platforms, because FLGHT is quite often gone. I think the only one that it hadn't gone from was YouTube. So feel free to tag that. We're also trying to get the, we're going to be getting the Discord server finished, set up as well. That's really good for just notifying people when they're live. Iberia's next up for departure over to Madrid with flight 3693. This is EC Muck. Dirty plane. 16 years old. Bye, Catherine. Good to have you with us, though. See you soon, hopefully.
Cheerio. Have a good evening. Or day. Well, the rain clouds have held off so far.
CM Transport loves a turn and burn. That was a turn and burn.
Yeah.
Not the most aggressive one we've seen. Not enough to make the nose wheel smoke, anyway.
This is the second time we've had the wet emoji in and it didn't rain. Maybe we should just have it in all the time and then we'll have
I
the
thought
summer.
it was just because you liked wet.
Do? Vanishes into the cloud. Oh, I've got a little break now. Nice. Means I can have a few minutes of rest.
Thank you, Mike. He says, I'll give your channel a shout out and Drones and Planes a shout out on his streams next time.
Appreciate that, thank you.
Sometimes give shout outs on my streams. Yeah, we're happy to give you a shout out as well. And I don't think we've got a link to your stream. I don't know whether one of the mods could, to the channel, whether you could grab it and just drop it in the chat.
How's the poll doing?
Oh, right, yeah, we've not got back. Let's have a look. So, the question was, where's your favourite place? Where's your favourite plane seat location? The options were 4, so at the front, 33% to that. Midships, over the wing, 32%. Aft, 10%. And the final option for those who really don't care, anywhere they serve beer and Prosecco, quarter, 25%. So it's a toss-up between over the wing and the front.
So let's basically, the result of that is if you're looking to get a last-minute flight, book the rear seats because no one's choosing them.
Yeah, and I think that is generally the case. Yeah, it's all right.
You're molten.
Well, I got a fair bit of sunburn at the weekend.
Of course, yeah.
And I've now started peeling.
Sorry, you got sunburn in Manchester.
Yeah, and it's hard to believe with what the weather was like on Saturday. Hello, Jacob. He says hello from my student accommodation in Oxford.
Nice. How
Those
was
of
your
you who
first
don't
day?
know, Jacob's one of our very early volunteers, volunteer mods.
This is Ryanair coming in from Brussels. EIEKP flight 3239, 737-800.
Yeah, Jacob's travelled down to Oxford today to start his flight school course, so he's learning to be a pilot, learning to fly planes. I keep trying to encourage him to share his journey with it, but it is quite a lot to do that, as well as, you know, learn to do something that is very intense.
Yeah, true. Plus, you might not be able to talk about it anyway.
Yeah.
Security reasons. Next in will be EasyJet from Belfast. GEZUI, I'm sure I saw that go out.
Evening Dean, vlogging everything.
Evening Dean. Another channel you can follow if you haven't already. Vlogging everything Dean from Dublin Airport. Also Dubjet Aviation, I think. Or was it Dubjet TV? I can't remember. Apologies. Did you see the message from on the WhatsApp group?
Oh yeah, sorry. Let me see if I can do that now.
So Royal Air Morocco is pinging, so that should be coming out soon. That's going to Casablanca. Here's EasyJet.
No wave tonight from them. Yeah, so a little bit quiet on the departures now for the next, well, whether it's the next hour, there's not that much. I think that was the bulk of them going on 2-3 left before switch over to single runway operations in just under an hour now. So single runway operation, dual runway ops till 8 PM during the week, but they usually switch over just a little bit before that. Any time really from 7:30 to 8 o'clock. A380 is inbound. That is now 19 minutes away, just passing over East Midlands actually. Castle Donington.
A quick adjustment, just bear with me a second.
TUI 787-9 is also on its way in from Larnaca, 2EJ, John's favourite plane. That's just a little bit behind the A380. The Qatar is just coming over the channel now, so that's just heading towards London. That'll be with us in half an hour. And Biman is just heading towards Cologne. Alan Baker has given us $1.99 and said, great early start to the weekend, love this stream. Thank you very much, Alan, much appreciated.
Very kind of you, thank you. Much appreciated. I'm just looking at the rain myself to try and pan, sorry. So it's now saying 100% chance of rain at 8 o'clock, so in an hour. So it seems to keep moving back by an hour, which is annoying because I've got the rain cover on, but I say I've got it on, it's fallen off. There we go. That's right.
Harry Jervis pointing out that we're at 203 likes, just gone up to 205. Thank you so much for smashing that like button. It's much appreciated. It lets YouTube know that you like what we're doing and really helps us grow the channel, get more viewers. So pound that button.
Yeah, give it a little tickle.
Tickle the button.
But, you know, press it once. Actually, I don't know. Can you undo your like by pressing it twice?
Yeah, I think so. So just the once.
One tap.
Or an uneven number of times. Any uneven number of times.
True, yeah. Hit it 3 times if you really like it. I wonder if there's like a secret Easter egg or something. Like if someone hit it like 21 times or something, it suddenly goes, "Way, you be like this." I think I'd do that if I was like a developer or whatever you need to be to do that sort of thing. Have a little hidden Easter egg in there. Next to land, when I click on it, is Logan Air from Inverness. It's a ATR 42, and as I say that, it's starting to spit with rain.
Well, the only question that remains now is, can I time the use of the A380 graphic correctly this evening?
How far out did you say it was?
13 minutes.
Okay, we'll do a quick camera reset as well, actually.
Are you doing it now after the ATR?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it doesn't cut out on us. This is our, well, today and Saturday will be the last day with this camera, unfortunately. So it's going to get fixed because it keeps every now and then randomly shutting off for no reason.
This is GLMRB coming in from Inverness with flight 597 for Logan Air, the little ATR 42-500 that operates this route. So just when Thierry's finished filming this, we're going to just reset the camera. We'll be away for maybe 10 seconds with a little holding screen just while he does that. That's just to make sure that the camera doesn't freeze, as Thierry was saying before, when the A380 is coming in.
Yeah, let's do that now for this Dewey goes. So just bear with us a sec, we'll be back in about 10-15 seconds. Okay, we should be back now.
Okay, here we are. And Tui's just finished having its cup of tea at the side of the runway. Heading over to Antalya. This is GFD ZD 737-800. 17-year-old aircraft operating flight 544 this evening. Ryanair from Copenhagen's coming over the threshold as well now, with flight 6880. I'm going to switch the A380 graphic on now because it's 12 minutes away. Paddy Spain says it's 8 PM there and it's still 31 degrees Celsius. That is grim.
Yeah, it's definitely not that here. Actually, I don't know what the temperature is. It's 20 here apparently. Although I am wearing a coat. I don't think I've ever worn a coat as much as I have done this summer, summer months.
No, it's been weird. Maybe next year the Jetstream will just sit over Iceland all year and it'll be mega warm. Hope so, anyway.
Very loud alarm nearby.
Well, apart from that, I don't want that 38-degree weather that we had. That was horrible. A380 is just heading towards Kinder Scout now, so that'll be turning onto its base leg shortly.
Professor Dusseldorf is next in with Eurowings, A321. This is Ryanair landed shortly before. Try and tell you where it was from. This one's from Copenhagen. GRUKF. And we've got another Ryanair heading out. Somewhere, there it is. So it's going to Mangot, going to Gothenburg, Boeing 737-800 EIDLI, flight 3088. And I'm going to take the coat off now because I'm warm.
Also, diese Ankunft ist Eurowings aus Düsseldorf. Professor Düsseldorf. Flug 9344. Flight 9344. Ryanair to Gothenburg, lined up for departure now. Flight 3088. That's a very nice play on words, Paddy Spain, but I'm not going to read it out. Ollie says that alarm was the fire station. Are the station doors opening? You should be able to see from there, the North Station.
Don't know. There?
Where's the A380? It is on.
It's on base leg.
On the localizer, on the glide slope now. Be with us in a couple of minutes.
A little shot there for Ollie.
The doors are open. The doors were definitely open, Ollie. I don't know whether there's any action going on. Nobody's moving yet, anyway. Coming in from Nice, flight 2104 for EasyJet. GEZWL operating this. 11-year-old A320 Classic. Coming out for departures, GUZHF of EasyJet. It's going to be heading over to Bilbao with flight 2005.
There's Air Morocco.
Gaza said, "What time are you guys start? Do you guys start streaming Saturday morning?" We'll be here from. Well, we'll be live from 6 o'clock ish, around 6 o'clock. We'll be up at about 4:30.
Yeah, I mean,
and we'll be here from 6 a.m. until. Well, we've got to stay for that 747 at 1 p.m. So definitely sticking around for that. So it's going to be a long day.
So
Not missing a 747.
It's going to be a long day. But we've done 7.5 hours, so now we've got to do 8 hours, or however long we need to do.
We've got records to set and records to break.
Well, we know
for us anyway.
We think. I mean, we don't know for sure, but we think we could probably do 10, maybe 12 hours.
No, maybe if we bring the solar panel.
If we've measured our batteries and everything correctly.
We wouldn't be able to be here either because I can't get the sun.
We will because I'll be on my knees.
Evening, Adrian. Good to see you again. I hope you're well.
Hello, Adrian.
Hey, Tina York. They say evening flight and everyone watching. Robbo says that 7 o'clock is normally the shift change time for the fire crews. Most airports do it at that time. There you go.
Cool. Super.
So Fire Brigade, yeah, Gaza's saying the same. Fire Brigade might have done a shift change and just doing a check on all the kit. I think Ollie got very excited then.
Another ghost plane crossing over. Just before the A380 comes in.
A380 should be here any second though. Oh, it's over Cheadle. Looks like that EasyJet's going to get across the runway as well before the A380 gets here. Yep, definitely motoring across. We've not seen Jesus today, have we? G-E-Z-U-S.
No. There's an Australian there. No.
No.
No, there was. I think it was Gez Her as we were arriving was leaving.
I think was it the other day that we had? Was it last Saturday we had the second and third coming of Jesus on one day?
We had 2, yeah. Gez 1 and 2. Yeah. Hopefully, this Royal Air Morocco's going to wait because possibly Easy's going next, which is great because the A380's here.
Well, the A380 is coming over Shadowmoss Road now, so it's going to be here any second. So, this evening it's A6 EVB operating this flight, flight 19 from Dubai, 10-year-old example. The affectionately known as King, just I don't think it's going to use the whole runway. I think it's going to turn off at the penultimate turn off, maybe. Departing in front of us though, while that was coming in, was 9H ARI of SmartLynx Malta, operating for TUI over to Tenerife South with flight 2476. Waiting for departure, just nipped across with the 2-3 right before the A380 came in. We have got EasyJet to Amsterdam, Royal Air Morocco, and Scandinavian's going to be going to Copenhagen. That's the CRJ 900. Let's see if we can see the face at the back of it.
And TUI Dreamliner's in next. Just passed over Stockport.
Yep, TUI Dreamliner coming in next. We've also got a TUI Dreamliner taxiing out, so TUI O is going to be going over to Dalaman, departing in front of us. Hopefully, if that hurries up, well, actually, no, I think we will see that actually on T3 left.
Sorry.
That's EasyJet flight 2169 over to Amsterdam, operated by GEZUF. That's a 13-year-old A320 Classic. Royal Air Morocco is lining up to go, not in the new livery, in the older one, unfortunately. 737-800 operating this flight this evening, a 12-year-old example with flight 819 back over to Casablanca. GG, good game. CN RGG. Dav65 says, thanks for letting us see our newlywed daughter and husband fly out on their honeymoon. Very glad that we were here to capture that for you. I'm glad that you got to see it.
Smoke there from TUI?
Ollie asks if we're staying for the A380 departure. I think that's a no.
No, unfortunately not. If it's more reliable, then yes.
Coming in from Larnaca, this is G2EJ 787-9 with flight 2459. 8-year-old example, not one of the ones with a new paint job on it yet. Lined up to go in front of us is the SAS Connect. Oh no, actually it's not, it's SAS operated by CityJet. The idea is that the APU exhaust is the nose, and the back of the engines are the eyes, and the tailplane's the eyebrows. Looks like a face.
There's one TUI. The beast is waiting.
Hey Carl Shield, good to see you, hope you're well. They say it's raining at Dublin Airport.
Yeah, amazing. We've not had any rain here yet.
So far it looks like the rain has gone to the north and to the south of us.
Yeah.
Which I'm very glad about, because we don't have to dry
literally,
the kit out yet.
Literally just skirted over the top of Manchester.
Yes.
It'd be fine if I didn't have all the wet setup on.
Well, I mean, you might be alright to take that off.
Yeah, well, I can't really take this off because it's all
Oh, it
bedded.
says raining
Take
in
the,
50 minutes.
Take the rain duck off.
50 minutes.
I'm going to mute Bob for a second.
Just under an hour. Sorry?
I'm going to mute you. Back in a sec. And we are back.
Have you just taken your top cover off? Mic cover.
Yep. Quick drink of coffee.
T says, what time are you guys staying there until? Probably around about 8:30. Probably about another hour.
Yeah.
Do you not mind checking this flight? Because
Yeah.
mine isn't working.
Which one is it? EasyJet 27.
EJU 2
Yep.
7269.
Very short. 2 he's waiting for, to be honest.
7269.
Should have Helvetic out soon. Those awesome
no.
E2 engines.
It's not coming. Well, sometimes does this though. 7269. So sometimes you have to search for U2. 7269. There we go. Armadillo
is
Yorker to
now on the
Manchester.
move.
Yeah.
That's my brother.
Yeah. So currently over France somewhere, Bordeaux. Be here in an hour and 20 minutes.
That's my brother's flight.
Ah, cool. Good. we got another fan with us today. What's your name? Sorry,
Renner's.
Remy.
Yes.
Good to have you with us, Remy. Is that your mum?
Yeah.
Hello, Remy's mum. Doesn't look too impressed at the prospect of staying here for another hour and a half.
So after a few minutes waiting, 2 is now making its way across.
Yeah, so next up for departure, we've got Ryanair taxiing out. That's going to be going to Malaga, and then we've got 2EO 787-9 heading over to Dalaman in Turkey. Thanks for joining us, Drew. He's heading off now.
Cheers, Drew. Have a good evening. Hopefully see you Saturday at some point.
Yeah, if you're around, we'll see you Saturday.
Oh, only one of the engines is got a little thing painted on it.
Oh, really? One of the spinny things?
Yeah.
Oh, the other one hasn't. I noticed with the A380 coming in, when it put its reversers on and spooled the engines up a bit, that it's so humid that it fogged up like
Yeah.
it would do in the early hours of the morning,
Yeah, I noticed that.
or early morning departures. Oh, it's an E2.
Yeah. Helvetic. Love it.
Helvetic operating for Swiss Air taxiing out as well. This is a turn and burn, I think. Flight 708 over to Dalaman. So I think that's one of TUI's Dash 9s that's in the identity configuration for European short haul flights, or certainly shorter than what it could be doing.
Looks so good now they're painted. Really
Sorry?
nice. They look so good now they're painted.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Ryanair's next up for departure, heading over to Malaga. This is flight 3232, 737 MAX 8 200 EI IHZ. It's been with them since November last year.
We'll be ignoring the Ryanair, sorry, unless anyone wants me to get the Ryanair. For
No,
the
I'm not bothered about the
Helvetic.
Ryanair. Focus on the E2.
I'm sympathetic for a Helvetic.
Going to focus on the E2 and see if we can hear it howl.
Yeah.
Yeah, T was asking if we're staying for the departure of the Emirates at 9:15. No, because it's too unreliable.
Yeah.
If it broadly went on time, we'd be more inclined to stay for it, but it very, very rarely does. And we end up here at 10 o'clock, not getting home till 11 o'clock, and then all of a sudden there's no evening left and it's time for bed. Helvetic operating for Swissair, heading out to Zurich. Hopefully it'll give us a howl as it spools up, this E2. Flight 381 operated by HBAZC. 4-year-old example. Absolutely massive fans on some of these new generation turbofan engines. I mean, the fans on them must be producing 90% of the thrust of the engine, and the core far less, like 10% or something. It does make for some interesting sounds though when they spool up. I think they're the Pratt & Whitney geared turbofans on that. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat though. I'm a little bit out of touch. Thank you CM Transport for giving some instructions about how to get where we are at the moment. But yes, drive through the airport tunnels if you're coming from the north, take the first left on the roundabout and find somewhere to park, and then walk up, jump over the gate and walk up the hill, and you'll be where we are. You have to walk along a little bit to exactly where we are, but yep. CM Transport says they've tried asking ChatGPT for a delay prediction on the A380 sometimes. That'd be quite cool. Ken Edwards asks how you make your colour so vivid, Thierry.
It's just colour grading. So it's just the same sort of thing that you'd do if you were doing it for TV or if you were doing it for film.
Yeah.
It's just trying to get the colours to look as close to real life as you can. Obviously there's a little bit of artistic license here and there. I've toned greens down slightly because there's some people complaining about that.
Your green feedback from the other night.
I've muted them a little bit more, but I mean, to be honest, it's just the camera and the lens produce beautiful colours, so it's only very subtle tweaks here and there that I've sort of added to it. Bit of salt and pepper, basically.
Jules said, I think we should all email the National Trust to get the gardener out and trim the trees and shrubs so that we can see the takeoffs and landings better.
Yeah, we're slightly further along than we normally be, but it does mean that we get to see them.
Ryanair to Palma here, flight 3445. So, having failed with just asking if we're staying for the A380 departure, T has now resulted to guilt trips. Basically, I think because you love us all so much, you'll want to stay until the departure of the Emirates. No, that's not true.
I mean, we'll see how we get on.
Oh, did you hear that then?
Both have,
We'll, I tell you what, we'll promise to keep an eye on the cargo doors, and if it's looking promising, we will think about it. Maybe.
Some KLM coming out. Ooh, what's that? No.
Cam Jenkins says just on the footage, it's amazing quality, and unlike a lot of other streamers from around the world, always look forward to your streams. Oh, thank you, Cam. Much appreciated.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I know some people don't like it, but...
Ryanair 6630 to Cologne going now. Shuttle 3 Yankees pushing back, and we've had quite a few planes dashing across, I think, to make their slot for departure on 2-3 left before it closes.
I think the ultimate trio is Jesus, what is it? Shuttle 3 Yankee, and we need one more. You know, the trifecta of 4 names. Okay then.
T says, I'll take it that I guess a sort of guilt trips you, but nothing wrong with that. Well, if it achieves what you want, then I suppose not. ENS says, they look like they've crumpled already, didn't take much persuading. EasyJet heading off now in front of us, flight 2109 over to Paris Charles de Gaulle. We've got another Learjet 45 waiting to go, but KLM's going next, back over to Amsterdam with flight 1038. This is an Embraer 175 STD, PHEXJ operating this flight this evening, 7-year-old example. Unfortunately not an E2, but you know, can't have everything you want. Let's have a look where Qatar is. It's on the glide slope.
Has landed, despite what the crazy.
Yeah, that'll be catching you out very shortly.
Not quite crazy, but
Scottish rocket. Oh, it's landed in a field somewhere.
Yeah. This teeny little plane.
There we go, pictures coming back through now. Hello everyone, sorry about that. Yeah, so we've got a little Turkish Learjet 45 in front of us, TCRSC, heading over to Rotterdam. It's going to be going next. Qatar's coming over the threshold though. 787-9 coming in from Doha, A7BHK, just touching down on 23 right now with flight 23. Oh, that was a bit rocky. It was a bit side to side, that. So Bibin's just heading over, heading towards Southend at the moment. So that's going to be with us in 30 minutes. The Bangladeshi 787-8. I don't know whether we've got any other big jets going out. I think all the 757s are going today. Let's have a look. Oh, we got another 789 of 2E going to Burgas in Bulgaria. I always read that as burgers. That's at 22.9, so that depends on whether we're staying much longer. Runway lights are off, I think. No?
Ryanair coming out.
Oh no, there's a Ryanair coming out. I am wrong. ENS says it's gone very dark here in Stockport. Yeah, we can see the cloud that's over here. It looks horrible. Seems to have just missed us though, so... Thank you for shouldering the rain burden while we stay relatively dry here. We hope. Looks like Shuttle 3 Yankees coming across to 23 left as well, so I wind my neck in on that closure. This is Ryanair 9073 over to Alicante, operated by EVB, a 12-year-old 737-800. As I said, that Qatar was a bit of a rough landing, a bit bouncy. Yeah, it definitely was. Very side to side.
Touch him down. BA to cross. I'm going
Just exiting on the high speed there. It's Ryanair coming in from Berlin, Brandenburg. Flight 1154. That's a Max 8 200, 9H VUN. ENS says, it's okay guys, used to it in Stockport, it's worse than Manchester for rain. Yes, it is. I grew up in Hazel Grove, so I know it well. And I know how rainy it can be. So it looks like we're going to have Shuttle 3 Yankee, then the Aer Lingus Regional. I think this is the Belfast flight. Yeah, and then Loganair back to Inverness behind it. So we saw this come in not too long ago as Shuttle 2 Kilo. This is Shuttle 3 Yankee heading back down to London Heathrow with flight BA1407. A319, 20-year-old example, GDBCA. T says, no way, that's crazy, they're in Edgeley. Well, sure, Heathway. Yeah, there's a lot of people from the local area on here. Someone from Cheadle Heath as well, Barney05. Barney is a panda in his avatar, driving a go-kart.
Grey overhead.
Here we go. On Saturday, it's due in around about 1 in the afternoon. Super rare these days, let me see. No, it's operating on behalf of the Emirates Sky Cargo instead, because it's a cargo 747. CM Transport told us is it BBJ? I can't remember the airline CM Transport that you said. I'm so sorry, I've slept. We'll find out in the chat. I'm sure he'll let me know in a sec. LM598 over to Inverness now, GLMRB for Loganair. double noisy prop and then a Ryanair. For some reason, I can't see the runway lights from this perspective. Can you see them, Thierry?
No.
Maybe they're just not turned up very well high tonight. I like to see them turn them off.
There's a bit of Ryanair land while we were filming that from Londonderry. GRUKJ, flight 8491, Johnson 3780. And this one is going to Brussels, EIEKP.
Aerotrans Cargo, it's that one that's coming in.
5338. Definitely got quite a lot darker here, so I don't know if we're going to get pop some rain.
Aliens, buddy, hope you're well.
Helium.
Ryanair to Brussels, Charleroi. Brussels, but not really Brussels. About 40 miles away. EIEKP with flight 3238. This must be the last 2-3 left departure now.
I reckon so, yeah. I can't see anyone else coming out.
Usually see the runway inspection vehicle waiting at the other end. But I don't think you can from this vantage point.
Oh no, there's one along. There's one over there.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, maybe we'll get the lawnmowers out again. We had 3 tractors all next to each other last night, if you didn't catch last night's stream. All mowing the grass. We're gonna wait for the bimming coming in. That's just about half an hour away. So we'll be here till probably about 8:30, definitely, and then we'll see how we're doing with the A380. And if it's looking like it's going to be on time, we might stick around for that.
You're not minding checking the...
No, not at all. No. Just. Is it that one? Quebec Kilo?
Yeah, that's it.
There you go. So, an hour away now. It's like it's slowed down a bit. Runway, it just switches over to the other runway, so all the landings and all the takeoffs will be on that runway. Yeah. There is a really good spot for landings on 23 right on the northerly runway. I can show you on a map if you want.
Is it where you park up and then come over right over?
That's Shadowmoss Road. That's the Shadowmoss Road end. So just on here. So that's so that'd be like this corner bit here on the road.
Yeah.
Where the tram goes past.
Yeah,
And you've got the airport pub here. But if you park up on Moss Lane here, walk along that path and then to the end of Altrincham Road, and then where this crash gate is here, if you just hug that fence and walk along between the fence and the hedge, eventually somewhere around about here, you get into this field, and it's got a perfect view right into the terminal, over the runway. It's a really good spot to go to, for like two, three left landings.
Yeah, we went there before, really, so the crash gate.
Yeah.
I think
Do
it
you know where that is then? Yeah. It's the so I mean you can get to it from here if you just walk all the way back down to the road, down to Altrincham Road. At that crash gate, just instead of going down the road, just go between the fence and the hedge.
Right, okay.
Keep going down, and eventually there's a few stone steps and a stile, and then just go up into the field, and it's one of the best views I personally think anyway, certainly for landings on 2-3 right.
There you go, we're looking at the A380 unloaded. And we've got a plane lined up on 2-3 right, which is Ryanair, which is going to Brussels. That is the end of True Runway.
Yes, so they all start taking up on that one and landing on that one as well.
Yeah,
They're already
yeah.
landing on that one, but then
Yeah, that's why that spot when they're on single runway operations is so good, because all the action's down that end of the runway.
yeah.
It's really good.
I think it's just isn't it?
Do you want to get there for it? Yeah.
Thank you for it.
No, you're welcome, Ronnie.
Take care.
Thank you.
Right, see you on Saturday.
See you Saturday for the
Yeah.
747.
I reckon if we're going to get rain, it's coming now. It feels like it's starting to spit, and I'm going to just mute us while I put the cover on the microphone, so bear with us a second. And we are back. Thank you very much for waiting. So, yep, there is the A380. Just had some cargo unloaded.
Yeah, it's having its food trolleys changed. Wonder what dinner tonight is in business and first class. Probably something extremely extravagant.
Mashed halloumi.
Mashed halloumi.
gravy.
That is not a thing.
Well, I suppose it'd be more like smashed halloumi, wouldn't it? Or whatever the fancy terms of stuff is. Right, so I need to keep an eye on 2-3 right, because I always forget and they always start creeping out on me. So, yep, Ryanair to Billund. Oh no, it's not Ryanair, it's EasyJet. My flight radar EasyJet. The icon for EasyJet is backwards.
What?
My
How is
flight
it?
radar, yeah, it's backwards. It's so confusing. It's starting to rain. Yeah, still flying backwards.
Oh, John's giving us a helping of Friday evening aircraft action from Manchester tomorrow. So we're not around, but John is tomorrow evening. So if you are hungry for more planes after this evening,
Yep, join John, I think from 5 o'clock.
yeah, I'm not sure. He was telling me off before for giving away how to get to that location.
Hello. Well, let's tell everyone.
Oh, the kid wants to watch his brother land though.
Yeah, that's fair
Bless
enough.
him. That was I think it was Rene and
Remy,
his
yeah.
mum that were with us for a little bit, just watching next to us.
camera's giving out on focusing today.
His brother's coming back from Palma.
This is big. I don't know. It feels like a quiet Thursday, doesn't it? I mean, maybe everyone's already on holiday.
Somebody's in the chat saying there's no way it's 20 degrees.
No.
I think it is, though. I think it is. In fairness, without the wind blowing, it is quite warm here.
Yeah, I suppose I could. I mean, I could be wearing shorts, but. Close to go past. So the information on the screen for temperature, wind direction, strength, and conditions is from the METAR information. So it's not, we don't manually change it or put it in. We used to do that, but it is automated now. So that is what the METAR is basically saying.
Yeah, that just updates as the METAR updates. So as new information's available for the airport, the official METAR updates, so does the on-screen graphic. It's almost like we've thought it through.
Yeah. Well, that's sure a little baby, isn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
What work that you put in flat one. Thank you for 292 likes. We're 8 away from 300. I think we got 330-ish yesterday. So it'd be awesome to match that again today. So yeah, John's back tomorrow from... Did you say what time it was? I think it was 5, but...
John said he was joking about saying shush. Actually, he says he doesn't understand the secrecy around spotting locations. Me neither, because they're all publicly accessible. They're not a secret.
Yeah, so John's back tomorrow evening. I think he's making up for lost time from his week off. Also, John, are you doing anything over the weekend? Manchester? And as Rob said, we are here from, it's scheduled for 6:15, but obviously if we get set up and ready to go, then we'll start as soon as we can on Saturday. And then we'll be going through probably to about 1 or 2 in the morning. Don't worry, mate, we're not going to film you.
So the official definition of when we're here in Saturday morning is sparrow fart, isn't it? First thing in the morning.
Apologies if you heard some people cycling past,
some utes going past,
being silly,
wanting to be photographed and filmed.
No, they didn't want to be filmed.
Oh, they didn't.
Don't film me. The camera isn't pointing anywhere near you. And you're not that interesting. So yeah, we're here from 6-ish in the morning. I haven't actually told the mods yet, so Steve, Brian,
sorry,
CM, everybody, we will be here from 6 o'clock.
Only if you can be, you don't have to be.
Yeah, exactly. Not under any obligation, obviously. And yeah, we'll be going through. I think I'm going to need that battery that you've got there, now you've got your new one, to power that.
Are you kidding? No. Seriously? Wow. Double battery.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it is now raining.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
There's
officially
no
started
getting
raining.
around it. It is just raining now.
It's fine because there's no action, but actually there is. There's a AirX charter coming in from Athens, Embraer Legacy 600, 9HWFC. We'll see that shortly. It's just gone over Cheadle, so I'll whip around as soon as we see it.
These chairs have not survived this rough ground.
So yeah, John tomorrow as Saturday, and then big planes on Sunday morning. And And of course, like we said, there's Vlogging Everything Dean, Dubjet from Ireland, SDTV, Heathrow Live from, well, Heathrow Live obviously from Heathrow, SDTV from various London airports. Johnny is on from 5 tomorrow evening. Marco Nelly obviously from Madeira at Funchal Airport.
You're spoiled for choice, you really are. There's usually somebody first thing in the morning, there's usually somebody in the evening. Except for Saturday, nobody tends to do Saturday evenings because, well, it was good. We enjoyed doing it. It's just not very busy.
Yeah.
And it's weird because I always had like a perception that when people go on holiday, they go on holiday on Saturdays. That's always what it felt like. So I always imagined that was the busiest day, but it mustn't. Either that was never true, my perception was wrong, or maybe they just all go early morning.
Sorry, camera's throwing a wobbly today. Yeah, well, isn't Saturday more expensive? Tractors are coming out.
Yay!
Tractor. Isn't Saturday more expensive to fly though? So maybe that's why people tend to not go then.
Traditionally, it always was. Yeah, I think. Yeah. I'm not buying these chairs again. They're terrible.
After you recommended them. Yes,
this is broken.
This is the AirX charter. I'm to do Rob's job now. From Athens, where it's little bucket reversers.
Oh yeah, still got its buckets open. Clamshell.
Clamshell, yeah. I don't know why I call it buckets actually.
Buckets is fine. That is acceptable. Marco and Nelly are doing a sunset stream this evening in Madeira. Paddy says.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Well, we can ping ours over to them then.
Yeah, should be able to.
Is it which one is it on, Paddy? Is it Nelly's or Marco's?
They could have wrapped up though if they're just doing a sunset one.
Oh, of course, yeah.
The sun will
ahead,
set earlier there than here, I think. CM Transport asks how progress is going with the Discord.
Oliver? Jacob?
Slow.
Unfortunately, Jacob's got other things to do right now.
It's actually pretty cool because it integrates with YouTube and pulls all the members through. So if you're a member of the Discord server and you're a member of Flite, then you get a like a regional flight or an international flight role on Discord. So it's really well thought through the way they do it.
Yeah, it's proper raining now. As Rob disappears into his little hut. And it's just me stood out here.
Hello.
Not alone though, there's somewhere. There we go. Tractor! Only one it seems at the moment. Not sure whether its buddies are. We had 3 yesterday.
Are we going to be going seeing the Robin at the weekend for Saturday morning?
Well, I hope it's there. It wasn't there last time, was it?
Yeah.
Maybe it was on a holiday. The very friendly robin bird that comes and greets everybody. Right, so we've got a bit of a lull, but Professor Dusseldorf will be going out soon. It's pinging for Eurowings, Manchester Dusseldorf, Airbus A321. And EasyJet, I think, is lining up. I'm just about to see its tail fin. That's going to Belfast, A320, GEZWL, flight 2707. And I just need to move this so it doesn't get too much rain in it. Yep, so the rain has finally found us. So, well, at least we can use the wet, wet, wet emoji at last. Feel it in my fingers.
So, you can, if anybody wants to join the Discord, we're still working on it. In fact, in fairness, the guys have actually done some work on it, and Jacob's set up a bit of it, or Polly's done a little bit of the setup as well. Yes, there is a bot on there that gives notifications about when we're live and stuff, and I need to do some reading up on what you can do with it, because it feels like there's a ton of stuff that you can do, that you can automate. And I am so into that right now, whether it's at work or whether it's for the channel. It's really cool.
EasyJet's rolling. The camera up too long because start collecting rainables. So I think, is that the other tractor making its way over? Yeah, I reckon so. A little tractor friend coming out.
Tina Gleave, hello, good to see you again.
Hello. Did you have a nice remainder of your birthday yesterday?
No, you were showing your happy birthday song to your husband, I think. RSVP said it's the John Deere jet. The Deere jet's out again.
Excuse me. Yep, here at Flite we bring you everything, including grass cutting, spotting.
Tractor vision.
Yeah. I always find it fun and fascinating to see all the other little things that happen at the airport.
Oh, I mean, it's just all the stuff that goes into running an airport, let alone what the airlines have to do to run the flights, is just phenomenal. Don't worry, Tina Gleave, you can always watch back. I know you've missed the stream, but you can watch back and just pretend it's live.
Yeah, weirdly, well, it's not weird, but amazingly, I guess is the right word. People watch our live streams from like 3 weeks ago or even further back. I don't know if it's just to catch up or it's just because it's been recommended and they pop it on, but
my mum likes having them on in the background while she's pottering around.
Yeah. Just to hear I was waffling away.
Thank you, Plane Spotting Live, Mike, live. He's just kicked us a £5. Thank you so much. Really appreciate
brilliant.
your support tonight, and thank you to the mods.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention you, didn't I? Sorry, apologies. Yep, Plane Spotting Mike live as well.
Yeah, we've shared the link to his channel.
Oh, brilliant, good.
And yeah, he's gained a few subscribers this evening, I think.
Excellent. Everyone grows together, and we all support each other. And like I said, you know, it takes 5 seconds, well, 10 seconds for someone to criticise what you're doing, but you know, it takes a lot more effort to do it. So just keep at it. And
I'm a firm believer in just, you know, be nice and be kind.
yeah, exactly. Euro wings.
Tractor tube. Heading back to Professor Dusseldorf.
Yep. I haven't seen Professor Stuttgart for a while though. If you don't know what we're talking about, it's just me being silly because they sound like Harry Potter professor names. Professor Dusseldorf and Professor Stuttgart.
Paddy's in the Discord. Anybody with any skills or capabilities around setting Discords up, please let me know and I will give you some permissions.
Yeah, this is the problem. Like, I mean, people say, "Oh, are you on any of the other socials?" Well, yes, technically we are, but it's just, you know, I mean, I just about managed to get like shorts and stuff out for YouTube. We just don't have the time.
Yeah, there's only so much we can do.
Yeah, full time work. Because like the days that we aren't streaming, I mean, maybe not Rob, but I'm usually doing something either to tweak something or change something or I've edited videos. In fact, that's a point actually, a quick plug. There's going to be a video out on Sunday that I've been editing for the last day or so. So I don't know if you've all seen, but we've had a couple of videos out the past week There was the 747s and the A380, which are called the Beauties and the Beast, from last weekend, which is both of them, the two 747s and the A380 landing in slow motion. We also had the Manchester United team arriving in their version, I think it was an A350, that was in slow-mo. But there was quite a few other aircraft that we filmed that obviously weren't relevant to those videos, so I put them together with a little soundtrack, and that's coming out, well, hopefully, on Sunday. Well, actually, it will be, because I've uploaded it and done all the work to it. I just need to set it live. In fact, what I'll do while we're waiting for
Well, Bimin
Eurowings
is like here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I'm just about to see it through the trees. Okay, bear with me. What I'll do is in a minute I'll put the video live, not live, but live for Flight International members who get to watch the videos ahead of everybody else. So I'll set that one ready to go. I'm going to attempt to zoom over to Bimin. Hopefully the camera will focus properly. There it is. It has stopped raining again, so I hope it was just
super windy
passing
though.
shower. Although it is rain at the other end of 2-3 left.
Coming in from Flght, this is S2AJT operating this flight this evening, flight 207, 787-8, 5-year-old aircraft coming in for Bimin. Thank you for that tip, CM Transport. I'll have a look.
Yeah, so international flight crew members, that video is now available to you, and everybody else, it will be up on Sunday at midday, I think. Super slow motion.
Evening Gaming Gecko. Eurowings is off next. That's Dusseldorf with flight 9345 lined up and ready to go. A321neo, just over a year old.
Oops, up early.
Yeah, if you're ever at Manchester playing Spotting Mike live and we're live, come and say hello. We can usually chat for a little bit, but yeah, have to keep on top of the commentary as well. Gaming Gecko asking, I'm sure you asked this last night, are there any A380s coming? And I think you asked exactly the same time last night after you just after it had just come in. So there's no more coming in. There'll be one going about 9:15, and we may or may not be staying for that.
Don't think we will, because I'm a little bit tight on battery power, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
Okay.
whether it did charge properly because it seemed to die very quickly.
It mustn't have charged properly then.
No, it couldn't have done.
Can't have done. Oh, thank you, Adam. Hi guys, follow my X account, Flight Emergency. Keep up the good work, Flight. Thank you so much. Well, Ollie, if you're still around, you might be interested in that. Sounds like you two have very similar interests around emergencies. I think that's our first super as well. I don't know.
First of all, sorry.
Ah! Oh no! Honestly, this app is terrible. I can't reinstate it. Oh.
What's that?
I'm so sorry, Adam. I was trying to celebrate it, and the menu changed and it's deleted the super. I'm really so sorry. Oh. I don't think I can reinstate it. That is really annoying. Because when you're clicking on it to do something, the context menu that comes up, it changes as you're doing it. Absolutely fuming with myself. Buzz Livery's in next. Tina Gleave asked when we're live next. 6 a.m. Saturday morning.
Yeah, well, 6:15 Saturday morning, but if we
Yeah.
can get set up early, we will.
6:15.
We will be doing, well, aiming to do a mammoth one because we're hoping to stick around till about 1 or 2 in the afternoon if this camera behaves.
Good evening, Mabuba Gadari. Good to see you. Sorry, Thierry.
Yeah, so we'll be doing a mammoth one on Saturday. So if you want to join us at any point, please do. Our record length is 7.5 hours. I imagine we'll probably be passing that. And yes, you are watching Tractor Spotting at Manchester Airport.
See you soon, Gaza. Thank you so much for joining in this evening.
Alright, I've had enough of this camera this evening. It has been a right pain in the bum. Yay, we've got a bit of spray. Buzzing now.
SPRZC coming in there. from Dubrovnik with flight 5952. At least it's in the Buzz livery this evening.
Yeah, I like the little bee stripes on the wingtips there.
Yeah.
You can see its little stinger at the back. Otherwise known as an APU.
Liam's buddy says, any bees having a connecting flight to Singapore. Very good. That is a good pun. That is pun of the evening, I think, that.
Well, I don't know about you, Rob, but I think we should probably end here, to be honest. There's not much going on. Otherwise it's 45 minutes waiting around for the A380.
Yeah, I'm minded to say the same, especially because we're going to be here for quite a long time on Saturday. It's going to be a mammoth one. So
Cloud.
Yeah. Sorry, we're not going to stay for the A380 going. It's just, honestly, it's just too unpredictable. We could stay here genuinely for 45 minutes, and it might not go for another hour and a half. And we've done a full day at work as well.
I've got work tomorrow as well.
Yeah, but I know 45 minutes is nothing, but it's very often not 45 minutes. On Saturday, you're going to get to see a plethora of quad jets. We'll get the early morning arrival, get the early morning departure. We'll get the midday arrival. We will get the early afternoon arrival of the 747. Come and join us on Saturday for the quad jetathon.
Yeah, I mean, we'd stay around, but there's just nothing happening. Like, no one's going out. I don't know if anyone's even coming in. Is everyone enjoying tractor cam? I mean, this is literally
There's
where we're
nothing
at.
going on.
This is where we're at. We're filming a tractor. Right, let's wrap it up. Let me finish on the A380 over there.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Thank you very much for joining in this evening. Thank you. There's an umbrella there, Gary.
Knock myself out. 329 likes. Thank you very much, everybody. I think we need one more to match. Sorry. Scottish Rocket, where are you?
You knew it was coming.
Yeah. I didn't know it was coming. Nothing on the map. There we go. Finish with the Scottish rocket. It sneaks out.
Adam will be here from, early Saturday, so
Yeah, we're scheduled to start 6:15.
we'll be up at 4:30. The stream's scheduled for 6:30. We'll try and be live as soon as possible. We're usually here for around about 5:30 setting up. 5:30, bleary-eyed, feeling like, you know, that kind of feeling when you've got up for an early morning flight and you haven't been to sleep the night before properly. Feeling like that. And then by around about 11 o'clock, I'll probably not even realise what I'm saying anymore.
So about
Like
normal
last
then.
week. See you soon, T. Not you.
So we'll be back Saturday morning, going through to midday, early afternoon. John's on tomorrow evening with Drones and Planes if you want more Manchester action. And Think Planes are on Sunday morning from Manchester. We're just sorting the redirect over to Nelia Marco if they're still going. I'm not sure
They're on their cruise watch or something.
I should just show you all the live ones. Maybe they've got it switched on for that one.
Is that one Madeira cruise spotted?
Yes. Yep, so we're going to redirect you over to our friends Mark and Nelia in Madeira, who are doing a sunset cruise spot, which sounds really cool.
Yeah.
So stick around and check out that from the stunning Funchal. I'm not sure if it's in Funchal, but thank you everyone who's joined us this evening. Very much appreciate your company as always. Thank you if you're a returning viewer. Welcome everybody who's new. Thank you everyone who's a flight crew member. Thank you for all the donations. Very greatly received. I said yesterday kindly received, didn't I? Or kindly appreciated, something which sounded weird. So yeah, thank you very much
Greatly
for those.
appreciated.
That's the one.
Mixes his metaphors.
We'll be back Saturday, so have a fantastic Friday everybody. Check out John tomorrow evening and we'll see you on the weekend.
Thanks very much everybody.
Thank you.
And until the next one.
Cheerio.
Cheerio.
Sorry, forgot to say thank you to our lovely mods.
Thank you, mods.
Cheers, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Bye.
Thank you.